Hi, my name is Andrea of Andrea Gonzalez Motivations. I'm here to greet you this morning with love, inspire you with hope, challenge you for change, and impact you for life. I come on this thankful Thursday, thankful for an opportunity to speak to you, thankful for an opportunity to have a transparent conversation about don't block your blessing. Don't block your blessing comes from a place within mine own heart that over the years has been an area that has been a weakness for me. I am being transparent today. I am not trying to offend anyone or put anyone on the spotlight, but myself. So as we come together today, I want that to be in your mind that I'm not pointing fingers, but I'm pointing fingers that looks back at myself. Have you ever spoken out of haste, meaning quickly? Have you given a response really quickly in a negative situation? Have you spoken out of anger or revenge? Or have you harbored hard feelings against people that have spoken something to you that hurt your feelings? That you weren't able to communicate clearly how it hurt you, but it left a deep stain within you? Have you said things without really thinking about them? What I'm trying to get you to understand is when we say things out of our mouth, they're out there in the atmosphere. And there is a scripture in Proverbs 18 and 21 that says, life and death are in the power of the tongue. And those that love it, love life or love death, they will eat the fruit thereof. So words are powerful. But I'm here to talk about the words that we say can actually be the reason that our blessings are blocked. Don't block your blessings. Another scripture that I'll refer to would be in Proverbs 6 and 2. It talks about that we are snared by the words of our own mouth. We are trapped by the things that we say. Although we can ask people for forgiveness, and we should when we recognize that we've hurt people, and most of the time you already know that you've hurt someone because of how you responded to them. Even though you ask them for forgiveness, that doesn't take away the stain that you've left on them. It doesn't take away their thoughts that they have about you. It doesn't take away sometimes the defense that they have against you. I grew up in a family that we are all very cynical and we can be very sarcastic. And, you know, we are products of where we come from. In my family, no one really gets offended when we talk to each other like that because everyone's talking like that. It became a habit. It became if my sister or brother or, one of my siblings said something smart to me, generally the another sibling was responding back very sarcastic. Like if you said something like, Mom, is dinner done? And she's sitting at the table eating because you weren't home when she made the plate. She'd say, No, what do you think? To some people, that might be harsh. I can't speak for her and her understanding. But when you grow up in a home or an environment where sarcasm is used regularly, it becomes a part of your DNA. And so, with that being said, being transparent, remember I said I was going to be very transparent. A lot of my responses to people are offensive because of the sarcasm. So I am learning to turn off sarcasm because everyone doesn't understand it. And in some instances, it's hurt people when it was never meant to. When my mom said, her response about the dinner, I didn't get offended and say, oh, well, I guess I can't eat. I understood that. But everyone doesn't come from the home that I was raised in. Everyone doesn't come from the town that I was raised in. Everyone wasn't raised with the parents that I was raised with. And so, therefore, everyone cannot be treated in the same manner is what I'm trying to get across. I'm trying to get across that sometimes our blessings are blocked because of ourselves. Our blessings are blocked because of what we've done or what we continue to do and not recognizing it. Most of the time, when you're looking for that next promotion, when you're looking for that door to open, that window to open, for just that crack that you can walk through, you don't realize how much you've already blocked your blessings by what you've done, by what you've said, by what you've put out there in the atmosphere, by those that you've offended, by what you haven't done. Sometimes it's what you have not done that can block your blessing. It's not just always about what you have done, but what you haven't done is just as important. There used to be a saying, what you don't know won't hurt you. Not true. What you don't know can not only hurt you, but it can kill you. Ask somebody who doesn't get a physical and they have cancer raging through their body. What you don't know can kill you. Don't block your blessings. Watch what you say. The book of Proverbs is a book for wisdom. So if you don't want wisdom, don't read that book. But those of you that want wisdom, you want to increase in wisdom, you want to increase in knowledge, you want to increase in wisdom and knowledge, not just for the Christian world, but to live a better life, to be a better parent, to be a better spouse, to be a better child, to be a better whatever it is you want to be, to increase in understanding how to treat other people, how to change, what you're thinking, how to change how you're feeling. Wisdom is a key thing. It says, in all that getting, get an understanding. And understanding is get a revelation. With your understanding and your revelation, you're able to change anything in your life. Don't block your blessings is what we're talking about. When you get into it with somebody, when you have a spit spat, when you have a controversy situation, and you respond in a way that's unbecoming, you can't control the other person's response. What do I mean by that? So say you fly off the handle and later on you want to come back and apologize, and they accept your apology, but now their decision is they're going to keep you at arm's bay because they don't really like the way that you talk. They don't like the way that you act. And they personally, frankly, just don't want to be around a person like that. You are going to get angry because, well, I said sorry. You said sorry, but that doesn't change how you made me feel. It doesn't change what you said, because out of the abundance of your heart, your mouth begins to speak. Don't block your blessings. Watch what's in the abundance of your heart. Watch what's in the abundance of your thoughts. Watch what's in the abundance that comes out of your mouth. For you are you are trapped by the words that you speak. When you put them out there in the atmosphere, they are there and they are live and they are quick, and they will give you a return, negative or positive, based upon how you sent it out there. Book of Proverbs will challenge you to be not only your best you, but it challenges you about the actions that you do. It challenges you about the character that you have. It challenges about the things that you think. It challenges you about how you speak to other people. It challenges you in areas that will sharpen you to be a better you. It takes a strong will to change your habits. It takes a strong will for people who smoke cigarettes and nicotine. My father did, even up until the moment he died. He would say, this habit that I have is so strong. It's almost like when I want to do right and better, like there is this something that comes in and it overtakes me. And that's how habits are. Habits have become so ingrained in your DNA that it becomes unconscious that you do it. So in order to reverse that, you have to change what you're doing. So for me, my friend taught me to say that, she told me that less is better. She was like, in order to not be so sarcastic, to not have a quick response, to not block your blessings all the time. She said, most people will never know how you feel or what you think or where you stand until you open your mouth. Most people don't know. But when you give it away, now they know who you are. Now they know how you think. Now they know where you stand. And you can't take that back. And once you put it out there, it's going to take a lot to change that habit so that they say, oh, she's changing. She's becoming a different person. Oh, he's not flying off at the handle every time you say something to him and giving positive criticism. Now, do understand that everybody isn't for you, that there are family, friends, and other people around you that don't want you to succeed. They don't want you to be the best you. They want to criticize you for your destruction, not your construction. They want to tear you down so that you can't meet your best self. Be aware of those people, but you can't be aware of those people if you are constantly talking versus observing. You have to observe what you're doing. You have to observe what you're saying. You have to observe your place in the situation. So again, Proverbs 18:21 talks about life and death being in the power of your tongue, and those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Proverbs 6:2 talks a great deal about we're snared by the words of our own mouth, that we get ourselves in trouble. We don't have to worry about other people getting us in trouble because we'll do enough of it ourselves. Your words that you speak create where you are. Where you are is a direct reflection of what you thought, a direct reflection of what you said, and a direct reflection of what you did or did not do. They belong to you. We speak out of a disturbed, unstable emotion. And when you speak from your emotions, I guarantee you that you will truly be snared by the words that come out of your mouth. So let me give you an example. For instance, say you and someone that you have been very close with, you guys had a disagreement. And the disagreement became escalated. And so in the midst of the escalation, someone said something like, you know what? I don't know why I ever ask you anything. I never like anything that you have to say. You're always being negative. When you're using words like always, never, when you're using absolute, you make this person feel like, wow, that's how you really feel about me. When you say stuff to them like, I'll never ask you for help again, or every time I ask you for help, you're never there. And that might be how you're feeling, but that might not be the truth. It might be that this is instance that they're not able to come through for you because they had some other things going on. But because you are blocking your blessings with your mouth, because your emotions have taken you on a train ride, a train wreck is what is happening. Now you're snared by the words of your mouth. So now you've lost this friendship, or now you and this relationship become very strained, and you wonder to yourself, well, why don't we spend time the way we used to? Well, you're the one who said that I'm never there for you. You're the one who said that you can't trust me. You're the one who said that I'm always doing something against you. And so, I don't want you to feel that way. So therefore, I need to step away. When you tell people, you get angry and say, you know what, I don't want your help. You know what, don't call me again. And then when you don't hear from them, why haven't I heard from you? The words of your mouth said, don't call me. When you tell people, we're spending too much time together, I need to breathe. And so when they step away and you're like, well, what happened? You're snared by your own words. Don't block your own blessings. Don't block your blessings by saying things that could harm you in the near future and for a lifetime. We block our own blessings by the things that we say. We block our own blessings because of the thoughts that we keep become something that resides in our heart, and then our heart begins to speak. And if it's anything but a positive understanding, if it's anything but a constructive criticism, then what happens is that person decides for themselves, this relationship might not be so great for me. This communication between this person might not be so great. Don't block your own blessings. Don't block your blessings by what you say. Don't block your blessings by not paying attention to what you do. Don't block your blessings because of not recognizing how you treat other people. Don't block your blessings. Become more self-aware of who you are and what you do and what you say. I hope on this Thankful Thursday, I've said something to inspire you, even though I continue to put myself out there to be judged, more or less. It's okay with me because I'm headed to my best self. And while I'm headed to my best self, I pray that not only when I succeed, that I'm able to give someone else an opportunity to stand in their own truth. But I also pray that your best self will be the best thing that you ever realize you could ever give anybody. I hope and pray that your Thankful Thursday is just that. It is thankful. Be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for where you are. And be thankful for the journey that you're on your way toward. God bless.